Hey all, here at OS Reviews. Today we're taking a closer look at the Rolling Square Tau. This is another product designed from the folks over in Switzerland that is one of the more clever designs for a mini power bank I've seen. It integrates charging cables including micro USB, USB Type-C, and Lightning, so you can charge up any smartphone, and also has this interesting magnetic charging cradle that it can attach to very quickly top up the power bank. It's really small, so it's not going to fully charge a smartphone, but it will get you a few extra hours when you're on the road. It can actually fit onto a keychain for your keys, so very pocketable, and portability is the first priority here. The dock itself is small enough that you can mount it onto a wall and then just quickly pop the power bank in, maybe at the front door of your house, along with your keys, so you can remember to grab it in the morning when you go out. So a very interesting and thoughtful design. The overall power bank also is relatively inexpensive. It sells for under 30 bucks. Also comes in a few colors, including black, but there's also a white version and also kind of a navy green edition. As for technical specs, it weighs less than 40 grams or 1.4 ounces, and also the battery capacity is 1,400 milliamp hours. Other accessories include a small adhesive tape that you can use to attach the dock onto the wall, for example. You can also use screws or mounting brackets to attach it more permanently, a quick user guide, along with a power cable that is using micro USB, but that's only for the dock to provide power into the dock, so you can then charge up the power bank itself magnetically just by popping it in. Taking a closer look, the body here is made out of a polycarbonate plastic, and the magnets here are pretty strong, so it just attaches very evenly. It doesn't really fall loose. Even if you have the dock positioned on the side, it will still stick onto the power bank. Otherwise, it is using kind of a proprietary connector, as you can see there, but overall it works pretty well. There's a charging LED indication light. The top here does house the aforementioned keychain hook, which is made out of metal, and then the sides here, which includes the cables for charging up your different devices, are also coated in a soft touch rubber material that makes it a little bit easier to grip and hold. Very thoughtful touch. What it does mean, though, is the Tau doesn't have a standard charging input port, whether that's micro or USB Type-C. You have to really rely on this charging dock, which is proprietary, so make sure you don't lose it. Just mount it onto the wall and you should be fine. But maybe having an extra charging port could still be nice if, for example, you're going out of the home and you're traveling somewhere that doesn't have the dock available and you still want to top up the battery pack. And then we can pull off the sides here for the aforementioned, this is the USB Type-C tip, and the other side we can also, again, apply a bit of force. This should be the micro USB/Lightning. And as a quick size comparison with some everyday objects, this thing really is tiny. So here is a full-size SD card next to it. You can see how it's not too much larger than that, or really a lighter or something like that. This is a AAA battery, and here we have, say, Apple AirPods, which are actually even a little bit larger overall in terms of the thickness. And here's a look at the charging indication light. When it's charging, it will be orange, and when it's fully charged, it will stop flashing / turn green. Now, in terms of charging other devices, of course, it works exactly as expected. It's a universal power bank. So if we want to charge up, say, a Android smartphone here, I can connect it, and you can see how the charging here will start automatically. It's not going to be a fast charger, so in terms of the charging rate, it will output at 5 volts, 2.1 amps. Despite that, it should be sufficient, and it will charge, again, the phone, providing the max capacity from the battery transferring over to the phone in under an hour or so in my test. And if you're curious, yes, it can charge 2 devices at the same time. As you can see here, you can charge both products using the power bank, but obviously the power bank then will drain really quickly because of the small capacity here. One thing I will say, though, is the power bank doesn't seem to have a LED indication light of its own, but the phones themselves, of course, can display when they're being charged. And just like any other modern charger, if it reaches 100% on your phone, the charging will also automatically stop. So that's more or less it as far as just this quick hands-on review of the Rolling Square Tau. This is a unique mobile power bank that's ultra compact, has built-in connectors as well as a lanyard for keychains, magnetic charging using its proprietary dock that you can mount anywhere in the house, and a pretty thoughtful and unique design for a affordable price, I'd say. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews.